Hi, this is Greg Michael. In today's video, we are checking out this Yamaha acoustic guitar that, as you can see, is slightly smaller size. It's actually 3/4. This instrument could be approached as your travel instrument for whenever you cannot take with you your regular size guitar, as well as the first guitar for your child. I would say age 10 plus. So my first impressions of this guitar are the build quality is really nice. Really nice finish. Hopefully you can see the back, the neck, the headstock. The headstock has obviously those tuners and they look beautiful. They look like some tuners from very expensive guitar, maybe like a Gibson Les Paul or something. Typical Yamaha headstock, looking really nice. Nice glossy top. You have this cool pick guard as well, and the neck that has, I would say, V shape, which is very comfortable to play for adults. And obviously I'm not a child, so I don't know what children would do with this guitar. This is the guitar actually of my student JR, who lent me previously 2 other guitars for the review. So here's the third one. This one he bought for his children. So I can tell you one thing. It's obviously tricky to teach children to play guitar. You know, I'm a guitar teacher, as you probably know from this channel. So children struggle very much on any instrument, and especially on the regular size. So having something slightly smaller is obviously helpful, because it just removes one extra barrier from learning process. I would say that if you are looking for the guitar for your child, make sure that your child is into music that features acoustic guitar. If your child is into rock music or heavy metal, don't even bother with this guitar, because this guitar is for people who like acoustic stuff. I don't know, Ed Sheeran or whoever, new artists out there. And obviously for you, if you are a fan of acoustic guitar, you can definitely make progress while traveling. And you know, maybe this guitar doesn't sound like a full-size guitar, but it's still very good. It's still very good for practicing and making good progress. So this is how I would approach this instrument. This guitar is a good alternative to those more expensive guitars, such as Baby Taylor, that cost probably twice the price of this guitar. So at the moment, you can buy this on Amazon at around for around £140, which is quite good, because when my student bought it, I think he paid £170. So the price obviously dropped. I think it's quite cool. Would I buy this guitar for my son? You know, he's 2 years old. I actually bought him something smaller. You know, he's still probably not ready for it, but why not? This is actually a guitar lady. And I'll be making a separate video about it, but just showing you what's coming up. Also very good guitar. So anyway, would I buy it? I think, you know, maybe I would, because the thing is that the price is very good, and the quality is there. Okay, would I buy it or not? That's the question. I always try to buy the best guitar I can afford, and actually I buy guitars that I can't afford. That's my problem, you know. So I'll be seriously I'll have to consider really whether to buy it or not. I think I'll go probably for Baby Taylor in the end. I would probably stop eating, you know, and I'll get myself a Baby Taylor guitar that I think is better quality. But if you are not like me, you know, you can definitely get this guitar, and this guitar will take you or your child really far in terms of the progress at guitar. So yes, you know, that's it. You know, that's my kind of honest answer. But I was very surprised with the build quality of this instrument. It is much better than the guitar that I reviewed a few weeks ago. It was Yamaha F310. That is a good guitar for beginners, and especially on the tight budget. But this is much better in terms of build quality and finish and everything. And obviously I can't compare this other Yamaha guitar to this one, because obviously this is very small body kind of instrument. Okay, I'm gonna play a few things for you and then leave to you whether this guitar is for you or not. But the good thing is that you can always order this guitar, and if your child or you decide that it's not for you, then just return it. So check this out. I'm gonna play a few songs for you. Before I actually start, I need to tell you one thing. When you buy acoustic guitars for children, or even smaller guitars that are kind of classical guitars with nylon strings, you will notice one thing. You will notice that it's very hard to tune them, and there are a few reasons for that. Obviously, guitar is new, so the strings need to be stretched. That's the case for metal strings and as well as the nylon strings. So that's the first thing to do. Nylon strings are harder to settle down, so you're gonna have to do a lot of stretching. Steel strings are better in this respect. So you need to stretch your strings, and the second thing is you need to be careful not to press too hard, because this guitar is slightly shorter in terms of the scale, and the strings are usually thinner. So don't approach this guitar the way you would approach your regular acoustic guitar, because you need to be very gentle. So yes, and then obviously the higher up the neck you go, the intonation always gets a little bit. It's a little bit off, That's the normal thing I would say with guitars. So you know what? It's just one of those things. If you press down gently, that will probably help a bit. Plus, your child will never be pressing as hard as you, so it will be okay. So here we are. I'm gonna play a few tunes for you now. So the next thing, I'll actually play a bit of my stuff. So I'm gonna play my composition. It's in drop D tuning. Let's go. Okay, how about a bit of strumming? So here's another song by the Beatles. Sorry, forgive me, forgot to retune it. Okay, so here we are one more time. Here's the Beatles, A Hard Day's Night. Okay, so let me know what you think about this guitar. Do you like it? Do you think it's worth £140? Do you know some other alternatives to this guitar? Please let me know in the comments under the video. I'll place the links to where you can buy this guitar, and so you know, there are affiliates links, which means that if you decide to buy using those links, I might earn some small commission that will actually help me in this channel. This commission is not affecting your price, but it really helps me to create more content like this and help people like you. Okay, so this is it. I hope that this video helped you, and I hope that I'll see you soon. I hope that you're gonna make progress with this or other guitar. So you know, definitely travel guitars are a good choice for people who otherwise wouldn't practice. So I definitely recommend getting yourself something small that you can take with you and practice in situations that you'll be not practicing otherwise. Okay, take care, and I'll see you next time.